Hello everyone, and it's our third maths video together. So, like I said last time, we were going to be counting in 2s, 5s and 10s, but today we are just going to count in 2s, okay? So we're going to do some work on 2s first, and then we're going to move on to some questions, okay? So, as you can see here, this is one of the songs off YouTube to help you remember your 2 times table. Now, Hare's class, we played this quite a lot in the class, and they seem to enjoy it. So we're going to listen to it first, okay? Try and join in with the song if you can, okay? So it's counting in 2s, and you can always go back and listen to it again, okay? So here we go. Let's plus.
1, 2 is 2, 2 2's are 4, 3 2's are 6, 4 2's are 8, 5 2's are 10, 6 2's are 12, 7 2's are 14, 8 2's are 16, 9 2's are 18, 10 2's are 20, 11 2's are 22, 12 2's are 24.
There we go. fantastic work. Okay, so now I'm going to share with you a PowerPoint just counting in 2. So we're just going to go through it a little bit more slowly, okay, so that we're making sure that everyone knows how to count in 2s. Okay, so we're going to count in 2s, and we're going to start from this slide. Okay, so counting in 2s. Okay, so we go up in 2s every time. Okay, so let's count up 20. Now we do go over 20, but we'll just go up to 20. So we start at 0, 0, 2, 4. You're saying along with me? 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Now it would be 22 and then 24, wouldn't it? Okay, so I want you to tell me what number would come after 4. What's the next 2 after 4? So say if you need to start from the beginning. So 2, 4, 6. Okay, so what would be the one after 8? So if you need to start from the beginning, count in 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8. And it would be 10. What comes after 12? Start from the beginning if you need to. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Okay, what comes after 2? Easy one. And the answer is 4. What comes after 16? So if you need to start from the beginning, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. What comes after 14? $16. What comes after 0? Easy one. 0, 2. What comes after 6? 2, 4, 6, 8. What comes after 18? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. What comes after 10? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. There we go. Fantastic. Did some really good counting in 2s there. Okay, so today is a bit like the last 2 maths videos, okay? So I'm going to have some questions up on the screen and we're going to work through them together, okay? And if you would like to carry on and do a couple more questions, they are in the maths folder, the sheets are, okay? So we're going to do this together. So we're going to start with the year 1 questions, okay? So let me just bring up the screen now. Okay, so we have here some questions, okay? So let me just make it a little bit bigger so you can see it. Okay, so we've got 12 add 5 equals, 12 take away 6 equals, and 12 add 8 equals. Now we've got some 10 frames here to help us if we need to, and we've got a number line here to help us count on as well. So I'm going to give you a few seconds, okay? Can you start working out those questions and write your answers down, and we will go through it together, okay? Actually, just do the first one. Just do 12 add 5 first. What do you think 12 add 5 is? Okay, so remember, if you need longer, just pause the video, okay? So let's do this together. So of course, I could put 12 in my head and count on with my fingers, so 12, 13, 14, 15. So I could do that, or I could use some of our methods here on the screen. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to use the 10 frames. So let's get my pen ready. And I'm going to use blue today. So my first number is 12, isn't it? Okay, so I need to put 12 on my 10 frame. Now I know that this 10 frame equals 10, so I know I'm going to fill one up straight away because 12 is, actually let's just go back down. So 12 is 10, it's got one 10, and it's got a 2 as well, hasn't it? Okay, so let's add it to our 10 frame. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I have 12 on my 10 frame now. Okay, so I need to add 5 more. Okay, so I need to add 5 more to this 10 frame. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now I need to count what the total amount is. So let's count together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So the answer is 17. Now, can you remember when we were practicing writing our numbers, what 17 would look like? How many 10s does 17 have? And how many 1s does it have? Yes, so it has 1 10, so the 10 comes first, and then it's got 7 1s. So the answer is 17. Now we could check this on a number line as well. Okay, so let's check it on the number line. So we would start at 12. We don't need to start at 0. We'd start at 12 because the first number is 12. So start at 12 and add 5 on. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go, a jump of 5. And our answer is 17. Fantastic. Right, let's get rid of this so we can start our next question. So the next one is 12 take away 6. So I'm going to give you a few seconds now. Can you work out 12 take away 6 for me? Okay, so if you need longer, just pause the video. Okay, so what we could start with, we could do 12 and then count back 6 with our fingers. That's one way. Or we could use these other ways. Okay, so let's start with the 10 frame straight away. So my number is 12, so I need to put 12 straight away on the 10 frame, don't I? Okay, so let's get 12 on the 10 frame. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so taking away, I need to take away. So I need to take away 6 from here. Okay, so I could do that by pulling the dots away, but I'm actually going to do it by crossing them off today. Okay, so I need to take away 6. So straight away, 1, 2. Now you start on this 10 frame, not the whole 10 frame. So I've taken away 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, how many red dots are we left with? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So my answer must be 6. Okay, so let's check on the number line here. So we start at 12, don't we? Okay, so let's start on 12 and we need to count back 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we've taken away 6 and we ended up, I got an itchy nose, sorry, on 6. Fantastic. Okay, let's rub all this out. Okay, so our last question is 12 add 8 equals 10. doesn't equal 10, Miss Andrews. 12 add 8 equals something, and we need to work out that answer. So, can you try and work out 12 add 8 for me now, please? Okay, so let's try and work this out. Now, some of you might have already noticed that we've got a 2 here and an 8. And some of you might already know a fact about 2 add 8 that will help you work out the answer to this. But let's start with our 10 frames first. So I need 12 counters to begin with. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. Sorry, really itchy nose. Okay, so we've got 12. Now I need to add another 8 counters to my 10 frame here, because that's the second part of the question. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. How many do you think I have there? Now, I shouldn't have to count them one dot at a time, because I know that these 10 frames are 10 each, and I've got 2 full 10 frames. So I've got 10 here and I've got 10 here. So how many is that? We've got 20 counters. We've got 20 altogether. Now, if you needed to count them one by one, then you can. Okay. So some of you might have noticed that 2 add 8 is our number bonds to 10. Okay. Now, we should know our number bonds really quickly. So I know that if I've got 2, I need to add 8 to make 10. So some of you might have spotted that 2 adds 8 makes 10, and then you've got another 10 to add there. I wonder how many of you noticed that. But let's check on our number line to check that our answer is correct. So let's start on 12, and we need to add 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Fantastic. So we were correct. We're not taking away, Miss Andrews, we're adding. There we go. Fantastic. So that's one question done. Okay. Oh, too many, Miss Andrews. Okay. Our next question here. So let's have a look. So it says, share the biscuits evenly into 2 boxes. How many are in each? Now, first of all, we need to make sure we know what evenly means. Do you know what evenly means? Okay, so evenly means an equal amount. There needs to be the same amount of biscuits in each box. Okay, so first of all, we need to count how many biscuits we've got. So let's count them together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So all together, we have 14 cookies, okay, or biscuits. Yeah. Okay. So we need to share them out between these 2 boxes, so there's an equal, the same amount in each box. Okay, and that is the answer that we're looking for. Okay, so the easiest way to do this would be to share them out. Now, some of you might know the answer already. It's not 14, that's the total. We want to know how much would go in each box. So I've got some biscuits here, and we'll need to start sharing them out equally. So, are you ready? Here we go. So I'm going to put 1 in this box. I'm going to put 1 in this box. I'm going to put 1 in this box, and then put 1 in this box. Am I being fair here? Am I sharing them out equally? No, so I need to put this one in this box. Okay, so we've got 2 in each box so far. 1 in this box. 1 in this box. 1 in this box, 1 in this box. So how many are in each so far? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's good there. So they're both equal at the moment, but we've still got more cookies to go. So put 1 in this box, and then 1 in this box, 1 in this box, and then 1 in this box. Let's check again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lovely. So they're all equal at the moment. Okay, so we've got 2 cookies left. So add 1 into this box and then add 1 into this box. So how many cookies are in each box? How many cookies are in this box? How many cookies are in this box? Count. Off you go. So hopefully you would have said that there are 7 in each box. Let's double check. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7 in this box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so they've both got the same. They're both equal. We have shared the cookies out evenly. So there are 7 in each box. Fantastic. Okay. Last question for the year 1s, but you can carry on and watch the year 2 questions as well if you want. Okay, so let's read our question. So how many sweets can I buy for 16p? Okay, so 16p. So 16p is like having 16 ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Can you remember that these are 1p coins? They're 1 pennies, okay, and they're worth the same as 1. Okay, so if I've got 16p, look here, I've got 16p in my purse. That means I could have 16 pennies, okay, and I need to see how many sweets I can buy. So let's have a look closely at the question. Okay, so the sweet, each one is worth 2p. So each one is costs the same as 2 1p's. Okay, so those sweets cost 2 pennies each. Okay, so we need to see how many sweets we can buy. Okay, so this sweet's worth 2p, so I'm going to take 1 of my coins, 2 of my coins, and I've brought 1 sweet. I need to get another of my coins, another 2. So I brought 2 sweets, and you can see that I've still got sorry, bless me. I've still got more money here, so I can still buy more sweets. Okay, so let's carry on going. So I can buy 1. Okay, so I brought that sweet, because remember 2p is the same as 2 pennies, okay? So I've brought 3 sweets so far, and that has cost me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6p. So 3 sweets has cost me 6p, but I've still got lots of coins here, so I can still buy more. So let's carry on. So 1, 2, lovely, 3, and 4. Okay, so let's see how many sweets I've got this time. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 5 sweets. Okay, let's see how much 5 sweets cost me. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 5 sweets have cost me 10 pennies so far. Now look, I've still got pennies left. So next ones. So I can buy at least another sweet. Oh, I've still got pennies left. I can still buy more sweets. So let's do this. And I've got 2 pennies left, which means I can buy 1 more sweet. Okay, so all my money has gone. Okay, so that's my 16p gone. Okay, so let's see how many sweets it took that I could buy for 16p. So I'm going to get rid of that one. I've got to get rid of that one because I haven't got enough money to buy those ones. So let's count how many sweets we could buy. So count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I could buy 8 sweets all together with my 16p. Now, we used pennies. Are there any other coins that we could have used instead? Because each sweet was 2p. Hopefully you would have noticed that we could have used a 2p coin. So this 2p coin is the same as those two pennies, okay? So like this, if I bring the sweet up and bring those coins up, 2 pennies are the same as that 2p coin, okay? So how many 2p coins do you think it would have taken me to buy 8 sweets? Have a think. How many 2p coins would I have had to use to buy 8 sweets? See if you can work that out. Do you know? It would have taken me 8 2p coins, because look, so there's 2 so far, 1, 2, and put another one up, so that's 3 2p coins, 4 2p coins, 5 2p coins, 6 2p coins, 7 2p coins, and finally, the last one, 8 2p coins. So for 16p, I could have brought 8 sweets. So I could have used pennies and gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. But I could have also used those 2p coins that are worth the same as the pennies. So let's count. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Fantastic, guys. Well done. Okay, so let's move on. So we've got some year 2 questions here. Oh, these look tricky. Okay. Miss Andrews has a really, really itchy nose today. Okay, so I've got 100 square here, and I've got lots and lots of number lines. Let's have a look at those number lines. So it goes 0 all the way up to 20, 21 all the way up to 40, 41 all the way up to 60, 61 all the way up to 80, and 81 all the way up to 100. So we've got number lines here that go all the way up to 100. So let's look at our questions. It says 25 add something equals 100. Oh, okay, so what do you think the answer would be to that question? I'm going to leave you for a few seconds to decide if you know the answer to that question. See if you can work it out. Okay, so if you need more time, just pause the video, okay, remember? Okay, so 25 add something equals 100. Now, we could use different things to help us work out that answer, okay? So, let's look at the number, the 100 square to begin with. So, we need to find where 25 is to begin with. So, let's look where 25 is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can you see 25? There it is. Okay, so there's 25. Now we need to see where 100 is. There's 100. Okay, so we need to see what we need to add to 25 to get us all the way down to 100 here. Now we could count in ones. We could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, all the way up. But that takes a very, 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 very long time. Okay, so I know the year twos, when we've been looking in maths, of different ways to help us work out these answers. Okay, so what would be easiest first is to get to the nearest 10. The nearest 10, okay? The nearest 10. So if you look at 25, what is the next 10? What number's the next 10? So our next 10 would be 30. So how many do I need to add to get to 30? Okay, so I need to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need to add 5 to get to 30. Okay, so now that I'm at 30, is there an easier way to get from 30 all the way down to 100 there? How could I get there? Can you see? We could count in tens. So how many do I need to add to 30 to get to 100? Now, we might be able to use our number bonds knowledge here. So if I've got 3, how many more do I need to add to 3 to get to 10? I'm going to leave that with you now, but let's count together from 30 to 100. So 10, 20, oh, let me get the pen. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. So we've added 70. Okay, so all across here we added 1, so we added 5 altogether, and down here we've added 10 each time. Okay, so we've added 7 tens, which equals 70. Now, is that our answer? Add 5, add 7? No, so what do we need to do now? We need to add these two numbers together. So what's 70 add 5? Or 5 add 70? It equals 75. Fantastic. So our answer to go in the box up here would be 75. Fantastic. Okay, you can do the same thing on the number line as well, but we're going to rub this out for now, and we're going to do the next one. So let's see what the next one is. Something add 52 equals 100. What could that be, and how could we answer this question? How do you think we're going to answer this question, and what do you think the answer will be? I'm going to give you a few seconds now. Okay, so hopefully you would have said, well, I don't know what that answer is, but I do have this answer here, 52. So what I could do is start at 52. So let's find 52 on the 100 square. And there's 52. So we still need to get to 100 like last time. So 100's down here. Okay, so again, we could count in ones all the way, but that's going to take a very, very long time. So what could I do first? What did we do before? We went to the nearest 10. So what shall I do? What's the nearest 10 to 52? What's the next, not the nearest, what's the next 10 from 52? What's the next 10? The next 10 is 60. So how many have I added to 52 to get to 60? Count now. So we've added 8, haven't we? Let's count together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I've added 8. Okay, so add 8. Okay, so this helps make it a lot easier than counting in ones. Okay, so we've got to 60 now. What did we do last on the last question to get to 100 really quickly? We then added 10. So let's have a look at 60. How many 10s would I need to add to 60 to get to 100? And hopefully you've said 40. So let's count together. So, no, not 40. 4 10s, which is 40. So 10, 20, 30, 40. So I've added 40. Okay, so what do I need to do now? I need to add these two together, don't I? So what's 40 add 8? So we add 48. So our answer is 48. So 48 add 52 equals 100. Fantastic, well done. That was quite tricky there. Okay, next one. Okay, so I have 42 sweets and I share them between my 2 friends. How many will they each have? So I've got my friends here. I've got one friend, friend number 2. Okay, so what we could do is get 43 different objects, or 43 sweets if you've got 42 sweets if you've got them, and share them out. Go one there, one there, one there, one there, one there. But 42 is quite a big number, so that would take a long, long time. Okay, so what we could do is look at that number 42. So look at number 42, the number 42. How many 10s does 42 have? How many 10s does 42 have? It's got 4 10s, doesn't it? Okay. So we've used these in school a lot. Our 10 rods, our Dean's rods. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you can see that these show a 10. Okay, so we need 4 of these. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so I can get rid of these 2. Lovely. How many ones? How many ones does 42 have? It has 2 ones. Okay, so we've only got 2 ones. Let's get rid of, so 1, 2. So we can get rid of the rest of these now. Okay, so having a look at what we've got here, I've got 4 10s and I've got 2 1s. How could I share those out now between my friend number 1 and friend number 2? How could I share those out equally now? How much will each of them get? Remember, they need to have the same amount to make it fair and equal. Okay, so hopefully you would notice that we can share these out quite easily now. So this is worth a 10, so let's do this. So I'm going to give friend number 1 a 10 and friend number 2 a 10. Are they both equal so far? Yes. Okay, so I need to give friend number 1 another 10 and friend number 2 a 10. So how many? Is this equal? They've both got 2 10s, so perfect, equal. Now I've got 2 1s to give out, so I give 1 1 to this one and 1 1 to friends number 2. Okay, so have they both got equal amounts? Yes. Now we need to work out how much this is worth. How many sweets would they actually get? They're not getting 2 and a 1, are they? So what are these worth again, these rods? They're worth a 10. So let's count together. So 10, add another 10, equals 20. 20, add 1. What's 20 add 1? 21. So they would both get 21 sweets each. Fantastic. Did you get that right? Okay, so moving on. Nice easy question. So it says write down 2 facts, 2 things you know about a triangle. So let's have a look. We've got a triangle here. What do you know about a triangle? Can you tell me 2 things about a triangle? Off you go. Okay, so hopefully you would have said that a triangle has 3 sides, so that's one fact. Triangle has 3 sides. What else does it have? That's not triangle, Miss Andrews, that's triangle. Has 3 sides. What else does it have? Okay, and it also has 3 vertices, okay, which are the corners. Okay, so I'm just going to put 3 corners for now. 3. Okay, fantastic. Maybe you thought of different facts. You thought of a different fact for this triangle. Okay, so that is our lesson over with. Well done. It was a long lesson today, but you did fantastic. So